Hey everybody,
Hi guys.
Hey.
welcome back to the podcast.
Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. Okay,
So
so
today we're going to be going in depth on DC Universe.
my
Andrew,
favorite.
yeah.
Okay, so a few things is so in the Marvel vs. DC, we sort of said our favorite from each, and I think most all of us said that DC TV shows was our favorite. Am I right?
Yeah, over
100%.
Marvel TV shows, DC is my favorite.
Okay, so let's touch on a few of the TV shows. Well, Tiffany's gone.
So let's say like
Sorry, the door keeps
what TV
opening.
shows let's say like what TV shows we've watched from them so far.
I'll let y'all start because I've pretty much watched all of them
Yeah.
except for a few seasons.
So I've watched the first 3 seasons of Supergirl. I've seen like clips of the Flash and like Arrow and stuff like that, but like not enough to really understand what was going on. And I've seen all of DC's Legends of Tomorrow.
I got her into that.
Yes.
So I've pretty much watched almost all of Flash and almost all of Supergirl out of all the TV shows.
And I've pretty much watched all of them except for the last few seasons of Supergirl. So yeah. Okay, now what is your favorite TV show? If you're limited to one, then just pick that one. But
DC Legends of Tomorrow.
Okay. And if you've seen a few clips and a few seasons of one of them, you can pick that one if you want.
All right, so since I've pretty much only watched Supergirl and Flash, I would say Flash.
And I would have to pick between Arrow or Constantine. And that's something I've not told y'all yet. Constantine is actually a weirder series because if you go to the CW, they also have the CW Seed, which is where all the TV shows and stuff is stacked. And that actually has a Constantine series where they started out with Constantine, which is the same Constantine that is in the DC's Legends of Tomorrow and Arrow. But pretty much they sort of started it off, and right at the end, I don't know why, but they sort of cut it off, and they still had the script for the 14th, or no, it's the 13th episode. But they sort of cut that off, and they stopped filming it, which was pretty sad. It was a really good TV show. I would recommend y'all to watch it. So it's between those two for me. Okay. Now let's go into a little bit of the depth of the TV shows. So what is your favorite episode? That's like one of the hardest questions I could ever ask. But what is your favorite TV show?
That is hard.
Or episode?
Savannah?
Okay. All right. So
Oh, Savannah has to answer first this time.
Yeah,
So
I'm not going to be the first one to answer anymore.
Oh, and also, by the way, guys, today's Tiffany's birthday. Officially. Wow.
Happy
16.
16.
Yeah,
16.
I'm old.
Sweet 16.
I feel old.
Yeah,
I'm
because you're
older than all of
the
our
rest of
friend
us.
groups. So now I'm like, everyone else is like 15 and I'm 16. So I'm like that old elder.
But you get your privileges before us, like being able to drive without a parent.
Yeah, but I don't think those privileges will be very happy because I'll be driving all of you guys everywhere.
Yeah. Oh.
Then again, I might get paid for it, so it might be like worth it.
That is true. Gas money.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
all right, so
I can go first if y'all don't know.
All right. Yes, please.
Okay, so this is sort of like a more it's more of the team up episodes series, and I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna go back to one of the original ones with the invasion. I really like the DC's Legends of Tomorrow's episode with the invasion because it sort of highlights the key points. Like just pretty much every episode highlights the key points of like DC's Legends of Tomorrow. They go back in time to get the Dominator. Arrows, it's sort of more of a darker story tale, and then Flash, you have more of like a hope-filled sort of episode. So I sort of like that. But DC's Legends of Tomorrow, I really like that episode because it sort of tells a little more about the Dominators and the guy that they're facing off with in the future. So it's sort of like I like more of a backstory sort of thing. So that's why I like
Yeah.
Arrow so much. It's because they sort of do the more episode of the present and then the past of when he was on the island. So.
Mm-hmm. So I think my favorite episode was about when Flash was figuring out that he had the power, because it was kind of funny in my opinion.
So the very first
He had to
episode,
worry about clothes burning
episode.
and
That's funny.
just him having to figure out how to not burn all of his clothes in one day.
Yep. Pilot episode was great. I think, to be honest, two of the most popular TV shows that ever came out was, of course, probably Supergirl and Flash. Those are probably the most two popular, I would say.
Yeah.
Just because everyone, like, Flash and Supergirl are both very family friendly, which is sort of what kicked it off for everyone, because they're like, a TV show that's family friendly, because Arrow was the start of everything, and that was very dark storyline. I didn't get y'all to watch it, but and then you come out with these two new characters that are very widely loved, and they're friendly. So that's probably what kicked off, and that's why they're so popular. Your turn.
Okay. So if I had to, let's say, okay, so DC Legends of Tomorrow, a lot happens. Let's get that. Let's say that. You know, we have people die, we have people get together, and we have wild, crazy stories.
Okay, so that guy who died, that
So,
was the saddest one. The crossover when he,
yes.
oh gosh.
But I have to say that my favorite episode was when they got thrown back in time into the 1950s, I think, and they
That would be interesting.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, they get thrown back in time a lot, but
Oh,
so to
there
be
was
more
one
specific,
time where
whenever
their
they
captain time scattered and everyone got thrown to a different time. And
Yeah.
when they went to pick him up, that was funny. Okay,
that
back
was
to you.
funny. I agree with that. But so my favorite episode, if I had to choose one, would 100% be whenever so they get thrown back in time and everybody else is able to go back forward, but names, man, I'm having a morning blank. Okay, so
Sarah,
not Sarah Lance.
Ray,
Okay, so
Heatwave,
Dr. Ray and
Ray Palmer, and I'm guessing Stein.
not Stein. No, it was his. It was he liked this girl. He liked her a lot.
Oh, Hot Girl.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
Hot
not
Girl.
hot. Hawk.
Oh, I
Hawk
was about
Girl.
to say Andrew saying someone.
You have Hot Girl and
So Hawk Girl. So and then.
I think so. It's pretty much what are their names? So it used to be Shayara and Princess.
She has so many names.
Shayara
I don't keep up with it.
Prince Khufu.
Yeah, Prince Khufu. Okay, but anyway, Hot Girl. So Hot Girl and Ray Palmer, they at this point in time, Ray liked her.
That. And
yeah, and they
so
got thrown back in time,
no,
and they got stuck there. Like
no,
they
weren't thrown
stuck.
back in time. They all went back in time, and then the bounty hunter, which is someone else from we're not gonna spoil that, but they got stuck in time with Sarah Lance, and Sarah Lance went back to the League of Assassins, and then they
I remember. Yeah, she was there too, but she like went back to League of Assassins. She kind of like abandoned them. Yeah, and then but they were together, and they were like acted like they were married for like all those years, and
And then Ray actually tried to ask her to get married, and
then Ray was gonna actually put a ring on it, and she was like, oh.
Sorry, not happening.
You're kind of spoiling it for other people.
Well, come on. Well, if you watch the first episode of them being together, you can tell that something is going to happen.
This is a very early on episode. It's not like
it's like
one of the ones in the.
I think it's around end of season 1.
Yeah, end of season 1. It's relatively early, and it doesn't really spoil too much compared to some other episodes that I could have spoiled the entire show for you.
Dude. Like the guy, the saddest dying from DC Legends. I don't. Guys, if you have not seen any of the crossovers, y'all will not know what I'm talking about. I would recommend all the crossovers: the Invasion, Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4. Crisis on Infinite Earths, Crisis on Earth X. They're all great. I love them. And they have really important keyholes in them. So if you know what I mean, comment down below. And what do you? So from y'all, what is the saddest death? Do not spoil it. Actually, you know what? Let's put a spoiler just on the very top.
Spoiler
saying,
alert.
Spoiler. No, I'm sorry. But what is the saddest death in the DC universe from the TV shows that y'all think? And don't like sort of spoil it, but tell me like what episode was it from and stuff like that. Just sort of key
Don't say
things.
who it is. Just talk.
All right. So
like,
mine.
Without mentioning who it is or like hinting who it is, like just where it's from.
Okay. No, DC's Legends. That was one of the sadder deaths. Like, that was very sad, but I don't think it's the saddest. I think in Arrow, y'all will not know this, but I don't know how to put this. Someone killed their brother. And it was one of the saddest deaths I've ever seen because that haunted him for so long. Oh my gosh. It was so sad to see him go through that state. But okay, so now your turn, Tiffany. So if y'all know what I'm talking about, it was very sad.
Okay, so for me, I haven't really gotten to see many deaths, with me only seeing just like 2 different
Flash
TV shows. So the only really deaths, like really that seemed really sad and stuff was like storyline, like background plot, like setting up the story. So for me, it would be Flash's parents.
Oh yeah. So that's not really spoiling because everyone, if you read the comics or if you're about to start, that's the very first episode in a nutshell. So
it's like the first couple of minutes in the.
Well, actually, no, it's
pilot.
It's not Flash's parents. It's just his mom because his dad is still alive and he was in jail. So.
Yeah. Well, his father gets taken away and like
Don't. I know what you mean, but I'm trying not to spoil it. Thank you. So yes, if you know what I mean by don't spoil it,
Don't spoil it.
If you've seen all of
literally
Flash, you know what I mean.
First couple of minutes in the movie.
Okay, so it's a TV show. Savannah, what is the saddest part for you? What is the saddest part for you? So you've only seen really DC's Legend of Tomorrow and some of Supergirl. So saddest death. I'm guessing she's probably gonna pick the one that I was saying. That was very, very sad.
Okay. So in DC Legends of Tomorrow.
No, she's frozen. Not again. No. Turn off your camera and then turn it back on.
Dies. And
she can't hear us.
It is season 2. I think so, Andrew. I don't know how to tell you who it is, so you can help me explain it. So sad. It was just like heartbreaking, unexpected, and he was like, this blew my mind. Like it completely. I'm trying to describe the episode. On a mission. Did you get my text? You have to help me describe this. Is he frozen? Oh, you're both frozen.
No, we're back. Okay, you were frozen for a minute. You were frozen for a minute. Okay.
Yeah, you were frozen too. Did you hear me?
Oh, are you talking about the frozen man? The frozen man.
Yes.
Oh, that was a sad death.
Frozen man. That was I mean, like I was kind of shocked. I didn't really expect it to come from him.
Because like think of it like this: you don't really expect, especially this person, to do this. But so pretty much what happened was they were in the Time Master's base, and if you watch DC's Legend of Tomorrow, you know what I mean. pretty much they control time and make sure that there's no fluctuations or differences. So let's say someone goes back in time and like kicks over like a flower and destroys it. That could have catastrophic effects in the future. So like killing one butterfly could cause a shortage in butterflies, for example. So they keep anomaly. How do I even say it? I can't say it. Anomalies.
Anonymous.
Anom- amo-
Anonymous.
Anonymous.
anomalies. They keep from anomalies.
Anonymous.
Okay, stop saying it. They keep that from happening. So, pretty much, and they also control. You'll get to it, but they pretty much keep time, in the state of normal. But
As normal as normal's gonna be.
Yeah.
but so they're in the Time Master's base, about to kill them all, and then this guy dies, and you wouldn't expect him to die the way he was, and it's even weirder when someone found out that someone else is going to die, and it's just very, very complicated. But you wouldn't expect that this person, of all the people there, would do this. So, and it's also very sad to see how this other person takes it. Quentin's daughter. Do you know who I'm talking about, Savannah?
Yeah.
It's very sad to see how she takes it.
Mhm. Yeah, but I mean, like, it's.
But then again,
I
this guy
understand why
comes
it had
back
to
from
happen.
another Earth, so it's not weird at
Yeah,
all.
it comes back from another Earth. Just a minor tweak. Minor tweak.
Minor tweaked. Yeah, he's a totally different person. But
He's
okay.
yeah.
Well,
Same body.
wait, it was
Different
because his friend died. Didn't it was Heat Wave. He died in his world, I think. That's what it was. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so now let's see. What is one TV show that you would like to see more seasons to? Like, just you want it so bad, but just stop saying oof. No, but what is one TV show that you would like to see new episodes for, like right now?
In DC, right? Like
Yes,
more episodes
DC.
of, or I want to watch.
More
Or
episodes, something you want to watch more of, like. So let's say this. Just what do you
Oh,
want to see more episodes of right now? Because I
DC
know that
Legends of Tomorrow.
they're not really releasing anymore. So DC Legends.
Yeah.
Okay, Tiffany.
Um,
Because right now
not
they're not
sure.
releasing anything due to what's happening in the world.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Again, with me only seeing mainly Supergirl and Flash, I would say Flash.
Yeah, definitely.
But
Okay,
again,
mine.
my opinion's a bit biased. And
I want to say Constantine, but I know that's probably never going to happen since he's already in the universe with everyone else.
mm-hmm.
Now, I will say that I really want to see more episodes to the crossover, but that's probably not going to happen for another like 2 years ish. So I'll say I want more episodes from DC.
Why would it wait 2
DC's
years?
Legends of Tomorrow. And
Why would it have to wait for 2 years?
so pretty much they're doing a crossover like every season.
Mm-hmm.
And now because of
Mhm.
what's happening in the world, it might be a year to 2 years ish because they're gonna have to catch up and do all that. Now I will say
That's gonna be interesting with like because these people are still aging over these 2 years. So how are they gonna like?
what makes me
deal with
so
that?
mad is that I want more seasons 2. Arrow. We need more Arrow. Like I'm sorry, I just love Arrow so much, but when you think about it, like we could have. I really want to. What do you want to see from DC? I'll go first, but what do you want to see from DC? I want there to be a new season, like not a season, but a new episode where it has Arrow's daughter as the main character, because they sort of did that with Green Arrow and the Canaries in one of the last episodes to Arrow. It was the final episode was just a memorial to him, But the episode before that was Green Arrow and the Canaries, and it was in the future where she was transported back to her time, and everything, because Oliver sacrificed himself. Everything was sort of spoiler, wasn't it? So, but so all the worlds came back to one world. So there was no multiverse, just one world,
Mhm.
and now Supergirl, Flash, Arrow, DC Legends of Tomorrow, all of them are in one world. So since he did that, now everything is different. But the only problem is that now in the future, everyone has different memories until like you're just gonna have to watch the episode. It's very, very complicated to explain. And I sort of
Mhm.
just did spoil the fact, but I think you would have heard by now that Arrow's not gonna have any more seasons, and the only reason that he would not have any more seasons is because of one thing. But still, I want to see a new episode series with Arrow's daughter, and to continue that
Mhm.
because they left it off on a big cliffhanger, and that's so annoying. I need to get
Mhm.
y'all to watch Arrow because it's great. Okay, so what about y'all? What do you want to see? Like any characters from DC in a TV show?
Aquaman,
You want to
Aquaman.
see Aquaman as a TV series or TV show?
Oh, that would be awesome.
Okay.
Sounds interesting.
She
Actually,
hasn't seen the Aquaman movie yet, so you know.
Yeah.
It's, of course you want something Aquaman. Okay, what about you, Tiffany?
I'm not sure. Like,
Like, for
because I'm.
example, you could do something like, well, actually, no, you couldn't do that because they've already sort of given the back. I was about to say, like, you could do the backstory of sort of like where Cisco and Caitlin came from, but they sort of already did that, and then that would not be a very long series. It would be more of a movie, to be honest.
Yeah. No, not that a movie would be bad.
Oh no, it won't be, but they're probably have different characters, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know. I would like to see sort of if we're gonna go with Flash or Supergirl, I would like to see a TV show for Superman. To be honest,
Yes, I agree with that. I agree with that
that would be
100%.
nice. Like they've got
Like,
one Superman movie and the sequel to it because there was a lot of controversy saying, "Oh, Batman vs Superman is the second Superman sequel." I'm like, no, it's not. It's Batman versus Superman. It's what it says. It's not a sequel. But it's
yeah,
technically
which
is a
then it
sequel
would
because it
also
is
be a
time
sequel
after.
for Batman, and then that would get into a whole nother
It
thing.
is. It's more of an origin story for Batman, to be honest,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it shows like all that. But Superman has not gotten a sequel yet. But he's been in, for example, his movie,
He's
Batman
been
vs
in bits
Superman,
and
and Justice
pieces
League.
of
He's been on all those, but he hasn't gotten a sequel yet. So that's what I
he,
sort of feel like he needs, like a TV show or something.
yeah, and he's been in like bits and pieces of Supergirl. Like you
Yeah,
didn't see
yeah,
his
yeah.
face or him talking, but like he's been in
Well,
it.
he's been in some of the crossovers as well.
Mm-hmm.
No, you can see his face.
True. But yeah, like
Coffee.
I kind of, I think they would get help. It would help the DC Comics greatly to have a Superman um, TV show series or like
Yeah,
add something more because he's such a fan favorite of a
definitely.
family favorite of many families. Like there were so many. I know many grown-ups that Superman is their favorite and stuff. So they would be like more than they would be
Willing to
going
watch it.
to watch anything Superman related.
Okay, so now it's time for movies. What is your favorite DC movie? I've got mine already in my head,
Okay,
but I'm
say
gonna let
yours.
y'all go first. No, I'm gonna let y'all go first because I don't want y'all to steal from me. Then again, y'all haven't really
I
watched all of
guess
it.
like
Oh no!
I haven't seen a lot of the newer
No, that's my own.
movies, so but I guess based off some of the originals, like not I wouldn't say original, but like the older Superman movies where he went through his whole life pretty much most of it
The
because
Man
it
of
had
Steel.
no, it was Superman. It was like a whole movie series.
If it's I don't know. Is it
I
one
don't
of
know
the
if it
older
was.
is it one of the older like 1980s, 1990s?
Yeah, it was like close to
Yeah,
that.
I never watched any of those. Sorry. I I guess I can't be called a real DC fan if I don't watch those, but Okay, Savannah. Savannah.
Wait, does that make me a real DC fan then? Because I watched
Uh,
all of
you
them.
don't read all the comics, so
I read all the comics.
not all of them.
Yes.
Have you read any comics about Constantine?
Andrew, you just
I can't
put
get my
it.
hands on any.
You do have a point. During the time in these days, it's hard to get your hands on anything unless you order online. Okay, Savannah, what is your
Yeah.
favorite TV show? Or not TV show, movie from DC?
Movie from DC.
You can't say
Okay, I really
Aquaman.
liked Batman versus Superman, but it also made me really sad at the same
I
time.
watched that one too.
There was a see, I would say Aquaman, but I haven't seen that yet. But I know I'm gonna love it.
Oh, it was an
It
amazing
does come
movie.
out.
Oh yeah,
It's an
we
amazing
saw
movie.
the commercial, like the movie
Yeah,
trailer
Movie
for it.
trailer.
We were watching.
Oh, it was so good.
Fantastic Beasts. Yeah.
So
Richard
good. That
Grenville.
was so good. Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to think.
Wait, have you seen it, Tiffany? Have you seen Aquaman?
No, I've seen the movie trailer.
I'm in a group of traitors. That's what I am in. A group of
I'm
traitors.
sorry.
Yeah.
I prize Marvel movies over my DC movies because that's all I
Ex-
get from Marvel.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
I
Marvel
have to
movies are
understand.
better.
well,
in my
fine. We have 10
100%.
minutes. Let's
But
go. We have
DC's
10
better,
minutes.
like,
Let's oh my gosh, I'm lagging so bad.
All right, so I would say Batman versus Superman. That was like one of the latest movies that they came out with, and it was just really good.
Guys, I'm sorry if it's lagging a bit. So, Superman versus Batman?
Mhm.
Batman versus Superman. Sorry, I said it backwards.
Yeah.
Mine is Suicide Squad. All the way.
Oh, really?
All the way, Suicide
You
Squad.
like?
watched that
I
one
can't believe
too.
your
All the
mom
way.
let you watch that.
Suicide Squad was amazing. Now, I do partially want to watch Harley Quinn Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous something of Harley Quinn.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I really want to partially watch that, but I probably will not. Like, first of all, the person who played Harley Quinn, just in the trailer overall, she does an amazing job. But I just like to see the backstory of her. But Harley Quinn is probably worse than the Joker, so.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Oh my gosh, when the Joker movie came out, that movie had me shook to the
Wait.
gods.
So we have Harley Quinn, we have the Black Canary, Black Mask, Huntress.
Mhm.
So I'm guessing the Huntress, but I did not expect the Black Canary to be in here. Oh, and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn. If you know what I'm talking about, and if any of y'all have seen it, please comment and tell me if it's a good movie or not. I really want to watch it. So Suicide Squad. And did you say you're surprised that my mom let me watch it? I have it.
I thought it was like rated R.
No, it's rated
I would be
PG-13.
surprised if
Oh, never mind.
It's a great movie. Guys, come on.
I guess we'll have to watch it together sometime.
No, we were watching it, and it was Venom we were watching.
Yeah, we watched Venom.
Venom is by far my new
This is
favorite Marvel
before
movie.
the whole COVID thing.
Venom is by far one of my favorite Marvel movies. End of story.
For sure.
Definitely.
I liked it, and I only got to watch like half of it.
I'm waiting for the
It was
next
really
one.
good.
Okay, now I know this isn't
Where
Marvel
is Venom
because we're going to talk
2?
about. I'm about to tell you that in just a minute. Marvel. Now this is not Marvel, but I am going to say a few things. Venom is by far my favorite Marvel movie. I do not know how Marvel is going to make Venom 2, or also known as Venom Carnage, PG-13, when Carnage is essentially a red symbiote mixed with a serial killer, and he just wants to kill everything in his path. Because the red symbiote wants to kill all of humanity and kill Venom at the same time. So you mix a psychopath with a psychotic symbiote, what do you get? And third, I'm really excited for it. So yeah, I don't know how they're gonna make it PG-13, but I'm gonna watch it if it's rated R. I don't care. Okay, so back to DC.
Mhm.
No,
So
I forgot when Carnage was supposed to release. I know it's supposed to release this year, but I forgot when. I think it was like around May. Okay, so what is your second what is your top 5 favorite movies? I should have just said that instead of your one favorite movie. What's your top 5
oh,
favorite movies?
okay.
Um,
I think I barely got 5 movies and watched 5 movies in
okay,
DC.
I would say Suicide Squad. Now do not ridicule me. I am very specific about my Batmans, and I would say each Batman that has played so far in each movie has had their own good aspect. I do like Ben Affleck as the Batman just because of how well he did the voice and
Mhm.
how well he did like the fighting, because the fighting style is almost perfectly identical to the comics. So I would say Batman versus Superman, also just because I had Wonder Woman. No, definitely Wonder Woman. So Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman, Batman versus Superman, and then the two Christian Bale Batman. So Dark Knight Rises with Joker, and then Dark Knight Rises with Bane. Those are my
Mhm.
5 movies.
Okay. All right. I think I might slide in here. Okay. So I'm trying to think. Anybody see Teen Titans Go?
That's not a
The
movie.
movie? Yeah, they came out
That's
with a movie. That was phenomenal. I'm just kidding. Okay, it was good though for a kid
is that your
movie.
top 5?
Yeah, no, that's my like top 10. I'm just
Top 5.
kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, so Batman Ninja that came out in 2018. And I just thought it was the most random hilarious movie
So is
ever.
that your second one?
That's my second. Yeah. Okay, so Justice League versus Teen Titans. So here's how I look at it. Oh, I just forgot my mic is like way down here. Okay, so Teen Titans Go is like my kid cartoon. That was what I loved to watch. Then we have the Justice League, which is like grown up, big, strong, actual superheroes, right?
Mhm.
So when they did Justice League versus Teen Titans, my mind blew. I was like, oh my god, I'm in Kidland
That's
and
where
Teenagerland.
that's where multiverse kicks in.
And that is where multiverse kicks in. Um,
Now,
so
I will agree that the older, more grown up Teen Titans, that was a great TV show.
it was
Teen
phenomenal.
Titans Go, eh, it
That's
was
for me.
okay.
I've never seen
The
the like
movie.
older version of
Okay, the
Oh,
Teen
older version,
Titans.
when I started watching it, I only watched it for a year because that's when they sort of cut it off. Because I
yeah.
always
Mhm.
watched on DirecTV. I loved it though. Okay, so go
So
faster, ramble on
Wonder
faster.
Woman.
Wonder Woman, yes, that was good.
Obviously Batman versus Superman, because I already said that. I don't know how many that is, but
That's 3.
okay, for my last one, it's what, 3 or 4?
Wait, did you? That's 4. That's 4
Okay,
because you said Teen
okay.
Titans
And
Go.
then my last one was probably Man of Steel.
Yeah, still good. Okay, Tiffany.
Okay, so I'm not sure how it would go, but I know on the list it would definitely have Batman versus Superman. Um, I really, I have watched Suicide Squad, so I think I would go up
Squad's good.
there. Um, I've watched bits and pieces of Man of Steel because I kind of started watching part of it when my dad started watching it, so I kind of seen bits and pieces. If I were to see the whole movie together, I'd probably understand the storyline a lot better. But I've seen
Oh, it was a
parts
good
and
storyline.
of
That
it,
that was a really good storyline.
so I know bits and pieces of parts of the storyline, but I'm not even sure if it's
Yeah. Okay,
yeah
next, because that was 3. Yeah,
three.
that's 3. That's 3. You need your 4th one and your 5th one.
Um,
I could suggest a bunch to you.
all right, go
So
ahead.
we have the
Teen
older
Titans,
Batman.
summertime, go!
We have the older Batmans, that is like the TV
Oh
shows.
yeah, I did
Then
watch
we have those are TV shows. No, there's movies
Impact.
about them. There's the group of movies, but then you have The Bell, Christian Bell, which was Batman, Dark Knight Rises, with Joker
Mhm.
and Bane. We have Batman vs Superman. We have Man of Steel. We have
I don't
Justice
know
League.
which movie
We
it
have
is, but I watched
Aquaman.
bits and
We have Wonder
pieces.
Woman. We have I just blanked. If I
All
went
right,
through the
you gotta
movies,
pick like one more. We got like a minute left.
All
come
right,
on,
so I know I watched bits and pieces. I don't remember what movie it was, but it kind of gave a little bit of a background of Harley Quinn, and it kind of showed her before she went crazy.
that might have been Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
Harley
That's
Quinn
definitely
crazy? No way.
no. In the jail cell, the people were like, "She's probably more insane than Joker," and I'm like, "Yeah, I agree with you."
yeah, but I think that the reason why she's more insane than Joker is because she's trying to trying to prove herself worthy to him.
Mm, no, she's just insane. You don't understand until you've read some of the comics. She's had a sad history, but
It's crazy, man. I didn't have sympathy for her at first because I
Right.
thought she was just like
You should
insane.
probably
But
do the
oh yeah.
outro for it.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this
Yes.
episode, comment down
comment,
below.
Oh,
comment,
comment
Tell
below.
answer
us
some of the questions
what
that
you
we
think.
asked. Like, what
Yeah,
are
let
some
us
of
know
your
about
favorite
you.
TV shows? What?
Also, check out our new Discord.
Oh yes, please.
You can talk to
We're
us.
going to
We're all on
announce
there.
when we upload videos, and if you're lucky, you might be able to be featured in a live Q&A.
Yeah.
We're going to host those every once in a while, so just please join our Discord, comment, and we'll see y'all next